do not introduce your new spouse to the narcissist. It's no need to. They wouldn't even introduce you to the new supply, for one. And also, just to be honest with you, they look at your new spouse like the extension of you. So they're going to disrespect your new spouse, stare them down every time they see them. They're going to do some bullying to your new spouse like they do you. They're going to make a false accusation against your new spouse. They don't like them. And yeah, they're jealous of your new spouse. They really prefer you to be by yourself. So if you're a single woman co-parenting with a male narcissist, ex of yours, yeah, when a new spouse comes around, they're gonna, test your family, try to run your household, be all up in your business, and just be running their mouth downtown, messy. So the same tactics they use on you. Anything. I wouldn't leave my spouse near alone around a narcissist. If my husband used to say, let me just sit down and have a talk with him. I mean, what's wrong with him? Like, and I was like, no, babe, no, you don't understand. Like, this guy's crazy. Like, what? It's not going to change him. It's not going to do anything. Like, anything that you say, this is the way this person is. You have to educate your spouse on narcissism so they can understand that this person is not going to change. They've been this way for a very long time, and the tactics that they're using is a part of their personality disorder. So speaking to them, talking to them, it's not a real man that you're dealing with in the first place. It's like a man child. There's someone that's playing the role of a man and has to do some of the responsibilities as a man, but psychologically and emotionally is just a child, probably like a 16 or 17-year-old child that you're dealing with. They don't like it because they don't want nobody to help you. They like to isolate you. They're predatory. So I remember when I was a single co-parent, it was rough. I mean, I just couldn't catch the games. Like, the games were just coming at me left and right. He would just show up to visits whenever he wanted to. We had a 15-minute window. Some of you have mentioned that. It didn't matter. I mean, he would just be like, he would say it's 5 o'clock, and 5:14, he say, I'm right at the light, 5:14. And this is the 15-minute window, right? The order says 5 o'clock, and it's 5:14. He said, I'm at the light. I'm at the stoplight. And then you're like, you know what I'm saying? So 5:16, 5:17, he pull around. So you can wait there. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to be petty and stuff and take it to court and all that stuff for just that one visit, but just, it's just stuff. They're so petty, and they test you every second of moment they can. Even when you're married, if they feel like your spouse is weak, they're going to test you and your spouse. I mean, he was staring at me and my husband in court, like, just nasty, dirty looks, like, and I'm just like, wow, like, they, just, they're not all there. They're not all there. And I didn't think he would show his true self in front of my spouse. I thought he would be trying to, like, hide it, like, because I know the covert side of him. I didn't think he would just, show that side. But he was doing all types of stupid stuff in court, like trying to get us to look at him and just giving us dirty looks. And he had a new supply with him. She had her cell phone out recording us and stuff. And they were laughing before we went to the court, in the courtroom, and they were hollering. New supply was crying after the trial was over because they didn't win. So you be careful. They will definitely fight your new spouse. Okay, the narcissist, he sucker punched the ex-boyfriend. So I got to put it out there because I try to be as transparent, but it was at a custody exchange at a McDonald's, and he was pulling the late game with me. Whatever your triggers are, if you're always on time, and I used to work 12-hour shifts back then, like 7 to 7. And of course I was tired, 12-hour shifts. So by the time the visit was at McDonald's, and this individual comes around about 7:45, I'm up here tired. So I told my boyfriend, I just can't deal with him. I just can't at the time. So he gets out the car and got our baby at the time and snapped him in the seat. And he turned around and said, man, you need to be on time. That's all he said. And here the narcissist goes and sucker punched him. And yeah, they were fighting. They were all on the McDonald's parking lot. So I know it was, I know it's my fault. I should not have let him get out of the car. I should have dealt with the narcissist, but it's just, it was too much. The narcissist rolled up. The car was smoked out. He was high. And it was just, I just couldn't believe it. It's just like the audacity. And I was just tired of doing it by myself. And when you got somebody that's supporting you, you just, you know, you just want some help. But I feel like I could have handled it differently. And I don't know. It just happened so fast. So that's why I said, don't bring your new, you know, spouse or boyfriend around a narcissist. Just keep him away. Even if the narcissist being fake nice, trust me, it's a setup. He was nice to my then boyfriend at the time. He would always say, hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? And then all that one time, he just told him, you need to be on time. And that set him off. Sucker punched him. And the narcissist can't fight. He pulled a Mike Tyson, bit his ear. The narcissist can't fight. A lot of them. And they were all over the, you know, I'm just telling you, the narcissist is lost. And it really doesn't matter, but I'm just putting it out there, y'all. So we get to court, and of course, you know, the narcissist said, he hit me first. He wouldn't let me see my son. I was defending myself. See, you know, it's setups like that. I want to help y'all. It's setups like that. Just please keep your new spouse away from the narcissist. The male narcissist is sick, jealous, as I don't know what, and disgusting behavior. Keep him away. If he wants to stare down, if he asks to talk to him, no. Because you don't even respect me. What makes you think you're going to respect my spouse, okay?